vlog. Today we're off to New York. We're in the car. Sarah's there, we haven't forgotten her. And we are on our way to the airport, so flying from Orlando International with United, United up to New York. Our flight, it's currently 25 to 9 and our flight is about 10:30, is it?
20 past 11.
Yeah. We'll be at the airport in the next 15 minutes, so we're nice and early, there's no traffic at all. So we're excited. We're going for 3 nights, so I'm going to do the vlog in 2 parts. So I'm going to do today and tomorrow, and then the 3rd and the 4th day in 2 different parts. So this vlog will be today and tomorrow. So I'm going to take you along and show you everything that we get up to. We're parking the car in Terminal C. We booked it in, even though we're flying from Terminal B, but Terminal C was all that was on offer, so we'll have to get the little train over. And it was $125 to park the car for like 4 days, but that is cheaper than getting an Uber because we land back in the evening of July the 4th, so price surging and everything with Uber.
Cheaper than an Uber 2 ways.
Yeah, 2 ways, yeah. And like I say, the Ubers on Friday, which is July the 4th, will be expensive. So it was easier and cheaper just to pay and park in the car park. So that's what we're doing. So come to the airport with us, see what we can find, what we can get up to, and hopefully the flight is all on time and it's uneventful. We've stayed landside for the moment because we're quite early and there's nothing once you go through airside in Terminal B. So we've stayed landside and we've got a McDonald's breakfast. Jason's just picking up the food now. Just a coffee and a sausage and egg McMuffin. Just something to fill our tummies really till because we probably won't eat now till we get to New York. Maybe get a couple of snacks from the shop for the plane. But I mean, we're only on the aeroplane 2 hours anyway. Well, 2.5 hours at the most. And then I'm sure we'll be going out for dinner or whatever when we get to New York. Maybe have a little look in the shops there, Zara, when we've had our breakfast.
Yeah.
They've obviously got like a Disney shop here, Universal, and there's an Epic Universe one as well. So we'll have a little look around. Coffee's red hot. Can't even hold that coffee, it's that hot. So all came on and up to now. Nothing really to report. Very smooth up to now, so let's hope it stays that way.
It looks so real.
So unfortunately we've picked up a 2-hour delay.
3?
Well, yeah, more or less.
2.5.
Yeah, but basically boarding in 2 hours from now, which is so annoying. We should have been on board now, pushing back. And there's absolutely nothing in this terminal. Like, we're just going to wander now. We've sort of spotted a bar. I don't know whether it is a bar or not, but not that I really want to be drinking before I get on a plane, but so annoying. So now our estimated landing time is about 4:10, which is still all right, but basically it's cost Newark can't cope, which has been in the news recently, and we should have known. We'd already booked the flights though when we seen this in the news. Basically they haven't got enough staff for air traffic control, so that's what they've delayed it for. But then they shouldn't be booking the flights, should they, if they can't cope? But it is what it is. So I've had a whinge about it. I'll shut up about it now.
Good lockers though, aren't they?
Yeah, we finally made it on board. I've got the microphone so you can hear us. What time? How long have we been delayed, Jason?
We was meant to, what is it, 11:50?
I'm eating a mint, sorry.
2 hours? Or was it,
Obviously,
or was
they're
it
only
2.5
still boarding
hours?
as well, so,
Yeah.
you know, still being like when we get off the ground eventually, but we're on board. And the seats, are, like the leg room is really spacious on here, isn't it? It's really nice. And we've got tellies as well, which I didn't think we would have tellies. Zara had a movie downloaded on a laptop, but and it says that you can pair your headphones wirelessly as well. It says that the flight time will be 2 hours 9 minutes, so let's hope we get away like ASAP and we can still be there by like dinner time. I'll let you know how it goes. Well, unfortunately our happiness was short-lived. We got on, we've taxied out to the runway, we pulled up, like stopped, and Jason said to me they've just shut one engine down, which obviously isn't a good sign. He came on, the pilot, and said unfortunately they've closed the airspace up there, which seems odd to me, but I don't know, and we're not going anywhere. So now we're parked up on the opposite side of the airport, and he said another update in an hour and a half, so we have no choice but to sit here and wait and hope that we either get a good update or that they find some kind of alternative. What can you do about it? Absolutely nothing. I just hope that we make it there eventually today, because if it pushes into tomorrow, then obviously we've got our Hamilton tickets and, well, we won't get the money back on them, that's for sure. So keep your fingers crossed. I'll keep you updated. I'm in the middle of reading my book anyway. I started it in the terminal. I'm reading another Frida McFadden, Ward D. I'm reading. Jason's just started something on his iPad, and Zara already started her movie. What are you watching? X-Men. She's watching X-Men. He's turned the seatbelt signs off, so people just stood up. Obviously, there's people with babies and stuff, and he said that we can use the toilet. I mean, we haven't even got anything to eat. I think Zara's got a bag of crisps. That's it. And it is now 10 to 3. So, looks like it's going to be a long day. So we're currently delirious, and with Zara Ford playing the game on the quiz game on the telly. Well, we're rubbish at it. It's like, although Zara's got it set to expert at the minute, we did have it on easy and we still can't answer the questions. So we're delirious. We still haven't gone anywhere. The pilot's just come on just not long ago and said that still no update, although he expects to get an update around 4 o'clock, which is in about 8 minutes. But Jason's obviously had a look on bits and pieces that he can look on, and it says this is a ground stop there. Update at 5 p.m, which is in an hour and 10 minutes. So hopefully they either just cancel the flight or they let us just go. But I don't know, because if we sit on here for another hour, then the 2 hours of the flight, which there's nothing we can do if that's what they decide to do. But I think it's quite warm on here. Well, my cheeks look flushed, I think, anyway, do you, on the camera? I think it's warm on here. It's much cooler. I went to the toilet and it's much cooler further down. My tummy's rumbling. Zara's hungry as well. I think we're going to have to crack open them crisps. Yeah. We'll wait for the update and then we'll decide. Yeah. So, yeah, unfortunately the travel day has not gone to plan. I mean, it's like 4 o'clock now.
I've been awake since 7.
Yeah, I got up at 6:30 and we literally have not left Orlando. I just hope that if this moves into tomorrow, then this doesn't happen again tomorrow, because then we will lose our Hamilton tickets. I don't know what will happen compensation-wise, but
Compensation, they can buy me Lego.
I don't really want the compensation though. We want to see Hamilton, don't we? Anyway, we'll not think bad like that. We'll be positive. Jason's still watching something on the telly, and yeah, people are just moving about the cabin, going to the toilets. Pouring. They've been round once with water. That's it. You'll have to let me know in the comments what the longest delay you guys have ever had, and if it was worse than, I know this one's not that bad, really.
We haven't really ever been that delayed, to be honest. So this is like
No.
kind of bad for us.
Yeah, it's just unlucky. It's more the fact that we're only going for 3 nights. That's the annoying thing. We're already gone for a short amount of time, and if this pushes into tomorrow, such a shame because it just wastes our day tomorrow. But what can you do about it? What can you do about it, Sarah? Go on, kick off.
And we need a private jet.
We need one of Jason's private jets, don't we? Go and kick off. Go on. That wouldn't help the situation, would it? It'd just get thrown off.
That would just make me more hot.
I know, it is warm. I'm warm on here, but maybe I'm just having a tropical moment.
You are.
We'll keep you updated when the pilot comes on again. Sarah wants to show you the movie selection. Is it good? It's actually quite good, isn't it? Yeah. Why don't you just put a movie on? Yeah. See what he says anyway when he comes on.
Can I search?
Don't know, can you?
That's what I'm going to watch.
What? Deadpool. Are you so predictable, Zara?
I know, right?
Welcome to New York. Nah, only kidding. Still in Orlando. Can you believe it? Off we get, off the plane. 3 hours we've been sat on there. It was boiling as well. So they're getting us off. They haven't said the flight's cancelled yet, but I think we reckon it's just a way to get you off the aeroplane quietly and then they'll cancel it. So watch this space. They've told us.
Get some Lego.
You want to get Lego?
Yeah.
They've told us to sit near the gate and wait for announcements, so I've parked Jason there. We're all obviously starving because we had that McDonald's breakfast this morning.
I didn't.
Well, you only had a hash brown, and that was at 8 o'clock? No, 8:30? 9 o'clock? And it is 5. So there's a Wendy's up here, so me and Zara are going to go and grab us something from Wendy's. Just in case we're here for another couple of hours. I don't really know what's going to happen now. We are still in Orlando Airport. It is now 7 p.m. What time do we get off the aeroplane?
5?
5-ish?
Yeah, 5.
Flight was supposed to take off 7 hours 20 minutes ago. We're still here. There's 2 other United going to Newark's. Everybody's here. None of them are gone. It's now chucking it down outside as well. But Jason's got his thing up, obviously, because he can.
I've got my thing up.
Not his thing up. Not here. What's this called? Be sensible. Say nice things. What's this called that you're looking at?
The Jefferson Airport app.
Jefferson Airport app. I'll show you.
Newark is under there. We're obviously all the way down here.
So all this green stuff is what's causing us problems. And unfortunately, show them the direction that it's moving in, so it's moving up
It's going in that
instead
direction.
of going out to sea, which means that it's not clearing over the Newark and New York area, basically. Show them all that writing in numbers that you look at and you can understand what it means.
Yeah, trust there.
So all them numbers mean weather, don't they, Jason?
Well, southwesterly winds 12 miles an hour, or 12 knots. Greater than 10 miles light rain, so it's not actually that bad. And it says from midnight UTC, which is 8 o'clock our time, westerly light showers of rain.
So, yeah, that's the situation. Jason managed to speak to the captain over there, and he said that they have to be off the ground by, did you say 9:05?
Yeah, something like that.
Otherwise they're out of hours. It is now 7, but realistically, obviously, you've got to put in the boarding time, taxiing time into that time. So we basically need to be boarding by 8 p.m. in an hour for us to realistically be off the ground by 9 o'clock. Otherwise the crew are out of hours. So he said what will happen then is we will put in a hotel, and then the same crew will take us up in the morning. So to be honest, I wish they'd just call it. I wish they'd just say we're going to a hotel, because we're over it now. And to wait another hour and then board, and it's going to be midnight before we get to New York. If we go now, it'll be midnight before we get there, which I don't know what's best. Is it best to go tonight and then just wake up there in the morning, or is it best to, I don't know, whatever, it's not in our hands anyway, the decision, is it? So I'll keep you updated. So after 12 hours in Orlando Airport, we are finally giving up. They've now pushed the flight till midnight. It's now 8:30. They've now pushed the flight till midnight, saying that they're going to get another crew that are coming in on a flight. But to be honest with you, it's gone on that long. I don't trust a word they say. No, I don't believe that either. There's still weather in the Newark area. It probably is going to be passed by midnight, but that would mean we wouldn't arrive till 2 a.m, if not later. And it's just, yeah, it's ridiculous. I'm not spending another 4 hours sitting there. I'm just not. So they weren't offering any more drinks or anything, and things will start closing here anyway. It's late. Yeah, everything's already starting to close. It sounds as if most people have changed onto different flights. Luckily, United have changed us onto tomorrow morning's flight at 7:45 for free. However, they will not give us our bag. So we're now on the way to the Marriott, which Jason's got through points, and we've had to still keep the Marriott hotel in New York tonight, because otherwise they said that we wouldn't be able to check in tomorrow till 4, and we're going to arrive at, say, 11 if we're on time. And we will be in the same clothes. I mean, we're going to have to go and locate toothbrushes. I'm hoping that the Marriott are going to be helpful and give us a toothbrush at least, but I'm not going to have any contact lenses. So tomorrow I'm going to be as blind as a bat all day, which is going to be great fun. But what do? Do you sit there for another 4 hours for them to then push it again? I mean, where do you draw the line? Right, we're getting on the little tram anyway. I'll catch up with you guys in a bit. Been, Jason?
It's been delightful. I love spending 12 hours in an airport.
Me and Jason are in the bar. Sarah didn't want to come to the bar, she got to the room. But whatever, she just wanted to chill and watch YouTube. We've managed to get a toothbrush, haven't we?
Yep.
And I've been and bought a little mini deodorant and a face wipes from the little shop just before it closed at 9 o'clock. So at least we'll have clean teeth tomorrow and a clean face and clean armpits. That'll be about it. The clothes will be the same as what we wear today. Good morning, everybody. It's the next day. Yes, no makeup, no eyebrows, yes, no contact lenses. And we're back in Orlando Airport. And we're smiling, but don't be fooled. Do not be fooled. So we changed, I told you guys that we changed onto the 7:45 flight this morning. So we get up at 5. Before we'd even left the room, Jason got a message to say the flight has gone tech. Delayed until 11:15. So you can imagine, we were furious. So we get to the airport, stood in the queue for United, and they basically said that the rest of the flights are full today to Newark, obviously, because of last night. 2 of the flights from Newark still haven't left from last night. So all them people last night are still sat here. Anyway, so what gate are we, Jason? 40. So we said, look, why is it tech? And she was like, oh, I don't know. At first she basically wasn't willing to answer us. But then Jason said, look, this is the situation. Come on, we need to know. So she called somebody. She sort of warmed up a bit. She called somebody and they basically said 11:15 was only an update. So in other words, it wasn't going anywhere at 11:15. So they've now changed us onto the Washington and then Washington to Newark. Due to get to Newark at 1:30. It's currently 7:10. So keep your fingers crossed, because we've lost the will to live now. They've given us more meal vouchers, so we've just been and spent them on a load of fruit and drinks. And that's the situation. We're obviously in the same clothes. We have had a shower, but had to put the same clothes back on. And we're supposed to board in 10 minutes. This is our gate here.
Yeah, they've obviously got extra security because it's Washington. So we're just going to take a seat.
Hopefully this doesn't go like the last time we were on.
Well, there's not. Works in
So we sat down.
Freezing on here.
in economy plus apparently. On the next flight, me and Zara are in first class, aren't we? Jason isn't. Take 2. Let's see if we get anywhere this time. Hopefully make it to Washington. We've made it to Washington, haven't we? You don't want to be on?
Not much time. I haven't been ready for posture shape.
Oh, we're delirious, but we made it and we've landed on time, I think. And I wonder what that was then. I thought it was something moving on my leg. It was Zara moving the camera cover. We board in an hour and a half for the next flight, so I'm hoping there's like a Starbucks in here or something because I want like an iced coffee. We did get a cup of tea on here, which was nice, and a biscuit, so that was alright. And I've had me fruit that I got with the vouchers this morning.
The $12
$12 pot of fruit. It was about 3 bits of melon. It was tasty though, I'll give them that. So keep your fingers crossed, we're more than halfway there now. Hi everybody. Unfortunately this isn't a good update. So the last we left you, we got to Washington. We are still in Washington. We should have been boarding for our flight about now. They have put a 2-hour delay on it again, similar to yesterday's reason. Basically the problem is Newark Airport. They clearly can't cope and they're blaming it on the weather. Jason's obviously got the Jefferson thing on his. He's looked at the weather's not stopping us from getting there. The weather's already out to the coast, so that's basically false. We've been up to the desk and walked away from the desk because the woman accused me of telling her she was a liar. I did not say that. What I said was, what's happening here? I said, because we've got theatre tickets at 7 p.m, blah, 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 all day yesterday, go through the rigmarole. And she said, well, it's due to weather. And I said, well, it's not due to weather. I said, because we can see that from, the Jefferson app, blah, 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 blah. I said, so that's a lie. And she was like, oh, you're not calling me. And she basically went to kick off straight away. But like Jason said, that's what they do here. Because they want you to then be in trouble, because then I'd be at fault for having a go at the staff member. So we walked away from the desk because they're not going to tell you anything different, but it is false information. It's not due to weather. I've took all screenshots of the Jefferson app because it'll all be going in my email to United, and I understand it's not United's fault. It is Newark's fault. It's not United at all. And up to now, the United staff have been very pleasant. And apart from that lady there, she did not want to talk to me, and that was her way of getting out of it. So the problem is our options are limited. It now says it's going to take off at 2:30. If that's correct and it takes off at 2:30, we will still make it for Hamilton. If it delays any further, we're not going to make it, because by the time you get to the airport, we get the bag, we get a taxi over to the hotel. I'd have to get changed. If we have to go straight to the theatre, we will, but that's not what I want to do, because look at me. I wouldn't even be able to see the stage. I'd have to have my contact lenses in. It would completely ruin the experience for me. So that is a last resort, going straight to the theatre. There's no flights back to Orlando tonight, not with anybody, not even United, not from Washington Dulles, which we are now. There's no other flights that we can even get on to, like say JFK. There's no options. There's one American flight that goes from the other Washington airport in about an hour and a half, but we'd be pushing it. We just wouldn't make it. It's 40 minutes away. We've looked at driving, but the drive says 4 hours, and again, by the time we go and pick the car up, actually get on the road, then we'd have to drop the car off at Newark because we need our suitcase, and then by the time we got to the hotel, you're looking at 6 hours from now, and it is now 12:20. Again, we wouldn't make it. I've called the theatre, and the only sort of light at the end of the tunnel is she sent me an email with a link on it, and she said if we don't make the theatre tonight, they'll see that because our tickets will not be clicked in. So she said what we can do is they basically push the tickets to a future date, which is really good and more than I thought we would get. So hopefully we can push it to the new year, because she said that Hamilton's pretty booked up between now and Christmas, but we probably don't have time to come before then anyway. So we could push it to like February, March, even go for Zara's birthday next year so she can get her 14th birthday present on her 15th birthday present. So hopefully we don't lose the Hamilton tickets, which is really great. And hopefully we get a full refund from United for the flights, which, if again they give us a gift voucher, but then again I wouldn't fly into Newark again, would you? No. So United would be no good because they don't fly to JFK. So we would need a cash refund from United, which I'll get because I'll take it to the bitter end. You guys all know me. So there you go. So it's now 12 o'clock, well 20 past 12. We're now in another airport, been up since 5 and going nowhere. I've got no words really for how wrong this has gone. Have you? Like, you couldn't write it. I can't understand how 2 days in a row can go like this when, yes, okay, there was weather in the area yesterday, but there isn't today. They're lying about the weather. But what can you do about that? Nothing. Because the staff just go, well, it's not, it's because of the weather, because that's what they've been told. Yeah, so there we go. We're just going to have to hold on for the next hour and a half and hope they board us at 2 o'clock. And if they don't, then we know we're going to miss the show. But we said even if they don't board us at 2 o'clock, we're probably going to have no choice but to follow this through and go to Newark, because we need our suitcase from them. And where else are we going to go tonight? If I had a change of clothes and some eyes, then I would probably say we'll just stay in Washington tonight. But we've got nothing to wear. So, anyway, there you go. There's the update. So we've come for a pizza. There's like a pizza place here called And Pizza, and it's like a blaze set up where you pick the stuff along. Me and Zara are going to share one. Jason's getting his own. Because we thought, depending on what time this flight does take off, we are not going to have time to find food in New York and obviously then go to the theatre, so we need to have something now and then we can manage on a snack or something later on, because it is 1:05 now, so it's lunchtime. So hopefully this pizza is nice. It looks nice. They're making it like, you know, when you think, oh yeah, I think this will be nice pizza. So I'll show you it when it comes. Here's our pizza. Ooh, that looks good. Is right. So we're going to give this pizza a taste. Maybe yours has got something underneath that you can't see, although it's red hot.
Where's she got?
Toilet. Let's have a taste. Ooh. Very good. The pizza was really good, wasn't it, Zara? So if you're ever in Washington Airport, find yourself stuck like us, get yourself to And Pizza. It's very good. So we've got about half an hour now until they should be born. So come on, cross them toes and fingers. So we're on the plane. Keep everything crossed for us. It means Zara are even in first class. Jason isn't. There he is there behind us in economy. Give me and Zara first class seats. I'm gonna put the backpack. Give us a wave, Jason. So funny. It's only like a 50-minute flight. He's got lots of leg room. Look how spread out he is. So me and Zara are in 3A and B. Anyway, we're on board the plane. All we want to do is just get there. So let's hope we do. I'll keep you updated. So we've got to New Jersey. No, we haven't. Not in New Jersey. We've got to Newark. Now we have to find our suitcase. managed to find the bag pretty swiftly really, which was lucky because there was a massive queue at the baggage services. Now you look at the queue and think, oh my god, but he managed to find somebody and she got the bag, so we are reunited with our baggage. So we're in the Uber now. It's going to take an hour.
It's dropped down.
Obviously it's tea time traffic, isn't it? So hopefully we're in the hotel by 5:30, and then we have got basically an hour so to get to the theatre, because it says you should be there by 6:30. I mean, I'm sure if you're there by 7:15 it'll be fine, but yeah, so at least we're going to have time to get a quick wash, changed, put some eyes in so I can actually see what's on the stage, and yeah, get there. What a nightmare. I've never known anything like it. I think we landed and it was something like 27 hours after we were supposed to land originally. But we were yeah.
27 hours and a half after we were supposed to take off.
But I said, like, we've had no fresh air for 2 days, or like just been outside or anything. It's just been, I've just never known the delay after delay like that. And we still would have been here about 40 minutes earlier, but last minute a woman got on that last aeroplane there, and I think they must have been waiting for her from a connecting flight. But what can you do? Because the thing is, if that was you and you know you'd want them to wait for you, I get it. But then when we were getting off, bear in mind that we were only in row 3, so, and Jason was sat behind us in row 4, they'd said that there was one man and then a family that were on a very tight connection, and could they get off first? Fair enough, no problem. And then we basically stood up and were sort of like stood behind them, and then she said to me, where are you going? And I said, we're in a rush too. I said, we're going to the theatre. And she was like, well, can you just let that man behind you in front in the blue shirt? He was literally stood right behind me, and there was only 3 people in front of me, so it's not as if I was like taking up the whole aeroplane. And I thought, you know, yeah, okay, fine, but I'm also a paying passenger who's in a rush because of your company. So where do you draw the line between what's more important and what's not? And he didn't go anywhere in front of me, did he? Because we both left at the same time. So that was totally pointless, but whatever. I think we just need to look forward now and hope we get home on Friday without a hassle. And then once I get home on Saturday, I've obviously got screenshots, receipts of like the weather, where they've lied about the weather and everything like that. And there was other people on the plane saying the same thing as well, that they shouldn't be lying about the weather. So we've got all of that, and then I'll put in a proper email, and fingers crossed we get at least a full refund from them. But what do you do about it? Not much. Anyway, the battery's going to die on this camera, so I'm going to leave you and hopefully charge you a little bit in the hotel, but I won't be able to obviously film the theatre, but I'm hoping to film a little bit before and after. So catch up with you soon. We made it! Oh, Jason picks the slowest door ever to go into. We made it to the hotel. It's 5:30. We haven't got time to vlog the room. It's nice. We're in the Marriott. What Marriott? No, we're not. We're in a Westin, but it is a Marriott, isn't it? We're in the Westin Grand Central Station. It's very nice. It's got 2 beds, but we've even better. We've got a view of the Empire State Building. I'll show you. There you go. Oh, the sun's that bright you probably can't see. Yeah, it's not focusing, but that is the Empire State Building there. So we've got a nice view. Well, that was the turnaround of the century. 30 minutes later, we're out the door. I've got eyebrows again. And I've got eyes that work. Oh. Thank God for that.
See you again.
Eyebrows and eyes. That is the combination that was needed for today. I've downed a coffee. That's all we had to do. Like all we had time to do.
I had a banana and
Zara's had a banana.
some Oreos.
Brushed my teeth. Washed my face. Sort of put a wave in my hair, but didn't have time to spend any time on it. And we are out on the streets walking. And it's about 6 blocks up. So it said that it was going to take just as long to get a taxi as well as to walk. So we're just going to walk. So excited, aren't we? Excited, Zara? Yeah. I think we might make it. Here it is, we made it. I honestly feel like I could cry. I really didn't think we were going to make it. I really didn't.
Get inside, guys. Step down, please. Get inside.
Don't know. We're sat in our seats and we've got really good seats, haven't we? Happy with our seats, aren't we? Yeah, really good. It's nice and cool in here as well. Zara's got herself a bag of goodies from the shop, haven't you?
Yeah.
Are you going to show what you've got?
After, because I don't want to take everything out.
Right, she'll show you later on, but she's got a bag full of goodies. And we've got a drink and yeah, we sat down. We've got 15 minutes to wait. So excited.
We will, everyone.
Me and Jason are in the hotel bar again. We've got a spicy margarita and a Bud Light. Hamilton was amazing. It was so good. We absolutely loved it. Zara's up in the room. She wanted to get in the shower and just chill out. And she's got herself a sandwich from the shop down the road because she's starving, bless her. We've got cheesecake, let me show you. Jason's going to demonstrate. We've got cheesecake from the best place in New York. What's it called? Junior's. Oh, look at that apple pie cheesecake. Show me the bag, Jason. There we go, it's from Junior's. Don't miss it if you come to New York. So me and Jason are still in the bar. We've been in here about an hour, we're just on our second drink. But I'm going to end this vlog because I have no idea how much I've recorded or... Yeah, I've got no idea. To be honest, I'm just delirious at this point. It's been a long 2 days travelling and getting here, and you're probably going to have loads of questions about why we didn't do this or why we didn't do that. So let me know your questions in the comments below and then I'll answer them as much as I can. I'll probably answer them tomorrow, which will be in the next vlog when I've got more of a brain to think about it. We're already looking at extending New York now by a day because, well, we've lost nearly 2 days. And not that that really makes a big difference because we've been to New York so many times, but we're just thinking, well, we're here now, so should we just stay? But we're just looking at options. But like I say, I'm going to end this vlog here. Thank you so much for everybody who sent me messages over the last couple of days. Like, you guys are amazing. I've been putting a few things on social media, and we will hopefully have fun tomorrow in New York. Hamilton was incredible and I'm so happy that we made it. Like, so happy that we made it. Zara had an amazing time. Hopefully in the next vlog she'll be able to tell you what her favourite parts were. She's in the room now, she's had a shower,
We're doing last call at the bar.
I'm okay, thank you. Thanks. Last call at the bar, that means we need to go to bed. So yeah, she had an amazing time and I'm so pleased that she made it. It was her birthday present after all. So I'm going to end the vlog and we will catch up with you in the next one. Come back for New York Part 2. I'll see you then. Thank you for watching. Bye.